Hello, good people. It's your girl Milo, and I am back with another interesting episode on Sit with Milo. As you already know, please take a moment, follow us on all of our social media, and do make sure you like, comment, and share. And guys, please, our full video drops only on YouTube. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn up your post notifications so you get notified anytime we drop each episode. So today with me in the studio, I have with me my own personal friend, a great personality, a man of substance, somebody that will say yes and it is yes, somebody that will say no and it is no. I want him to introduce himself. Man, you have the floor, please.
All right, yeah, thank you very much. My name is Kyle Ogunide, a seasoned accountant, and yeah, that's my profession. That's all I got.
Okay,
It's nice meeting me, okay?
You're welcome. So K is an accountant, before you know. And I told you, he's a man that will say yes and it is yes. A no and it is no. He's very accountable. So we'll be learning a lot from K today. And his topic is siblings relationship / parent favoritism. You know, people have the understanding that parents have favorites. Do you understand? And some people hide under this topic to actually do stuff. So I and Kay in the studio today will be talking about it, we'll gist about it, elaborate, that we can learn one or two from. So Mr. K, do you think parent favoritism still occurs within siblings?
Yeah, I would say yes. It still occurs.
Why? Why did you say?
Okay, so on average, there are some things that a child does that the parents might not like. And when they see one of them that behave in a good manner, in a good way, they tend to show more interest in the ones that listen and obey their instructions than the one that doesn't listen to their instruction or whatever they say. So we are saying in a nutshell that we can have two siblings, and one might choose to be, sorry, I have to use that word, that manner. You know, it's just like saying someone might choose to be stubborn. Now, when you choose to be stubborn, no parents appreciate when a child is being stubborn, or probably they give an instruction and the child does not follow. Now, compare that the other sibling acted in a good way. So we are using A and B in this manner now. Now, B choose to be a stubborn child, while A choose to be a respectful and calm child at home or even outside the society. Now, no parent will be in that situation. I would prefer B to A. Now, the love that they will give to A will be more than the ones they give to B, because obviously A is giving them peace of mind, like we say, you know, to an extent that you have some things to do that you don't need to tell A what to do. A knows what to do, making the home okay, trying to take care of the home and doing things that are necessary. But rather, B choose to be outside there, causing troubles in the home, causing troubles outside, and making things difficult for the parent. This can also be applicable even in terms of education. If you have a child that is not brilliant and there's another one that is not brilliant, I'm not saying that you won't love the two, but I'm saying that the love that you show to one will be better and higher than the one you show to the other. So definitely, it's a yes for me.
So you're justifying parents that love one child and place them above the other. You're justifying them.
There is definitely justification for that, and that is the truth. You know, I'll still say it that you can't have a child that gives problem, and I'm not saying you won't love, you will, because that is your child. But now I'm saying that the ones that give you that peace of mind and brings happiness to their home, you show more love to that one. You want to encourage.
Why would you show more love to that one?
Okay. So the reason why you show more love to that is, if you don't love the one that does better, you are maltreating or you're not giving the good attention to that one that do better. I tell you that at the end of the day, that person might choose the wrong step. Saying it that, okay, with all these things that I'm trying to do to make my parents happy, they don't appreciate it. So far, they don't appreciate it. Why can't I just join the ones that they think they appreciate more, which is the bad one, just to say. So if you're saying that I'm a child now, I'm trying to be good, trying to be respectful, and doing the likes, and I'm not getting the love that I deserve. Okay, put an example that, okay, probably I want to further my education, and the other siblings, like I said, per se, does not really understand or is not even much interested in furthering his or her education. Yeah. But I want to do, Now, because you want to show love, just a sample, just because you want to show love to the one that is not interested, you push me out. I can do crazy things as well. Like, okay, if you don't love me, I can be led astray out of the way I'm trying to pay for myself. Now, another parent tends to support. A Yoruba adage says that "Omo to ba chipa ni obi ń gbé." I think I'm right. So what we are saying there is that once parents sees that a child is doing better or impressive in the home and outside the society, they tend to show love to that person so that he can do more better. Right? Now the ones that is trying to be astray or not going through the better way, the path the parent has designed for him or her, I tell you that the love will still be there. But you can't compare it to the one that is creating a wave for him or herself to be better in the future. So we are saying that yes, we will love the other one. We won't throw that one away because it's still our child. So we will love, we'll pray, we'll try to support. But the one that is showing consistency in his life or her life, we will love them the more. And we want, because we want them to
If you ask Mr. K, I would say that I would not appreciate a parent loving one child than the other, irrespective of what they choose to turn out to be. If you ask me, I'll tell you this. Firstly, you make some scenarios, one good, one. Let's just say one is good,
Okay.
one is bad.
Okay.
Now this is it. You love them equally.
Okay.
Yeah? One turn out to be good,
Okay.
one turn out to be bad.
Good.
You understand?
Yeah.
So do you think loving one more than the other will now make that one that is bad want to change to be good?
Okay. So if you recap on what I said,
Yeah.
you will love the two, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
But the support you give the one that is more creative and now that is designing a good life for him or herself will be far, far better than the one that is not really designing a good life for him or herself. I've seen some scenarios, but before we go there, let me just justify this.
Okay.
So the fact remains that you as a parent, you want to grow old and have a peace of mind. It's part of what is important for you because you get to a certain stage in life that you can't work, you can't munch things.
On your own.
So we expect those child or those children that we have trained to come up and reciprocate on whatever it is you have done for them. Good. Now, I mentioned, and I say it again, that you love the two. But no matter what you try to do, the love that you have for one, that child knows, they can't deny that. Now, we as an adult, except to want to try to play justification in it. But in the true fact, we know that there is one of our parents that we love more than the others. On average, you see that most parents say, I love my mother. That happens almost everywhere, It's not general, but it happens almost everywhere. The reason why they choose to love that mother is because of what those mother is doing for those child or for the children. Now, I'm saying it again now, that out of the love that the mother is even showing to all the children, there will be one or two that the mother will love more, and there will be more interest in that child.
Why do you think it's like that? Is it because they are good, as you said?
Okay, so the scenario
Sorry, there are some scenarios that probably you have 4 children.
Okay.
Probably they are all guys. You have 4 guys as your child. The 4 of them might be good.
Okay.
Might be okay.
Okay.
The educational level might not be on the same range.
Good.
But at least they're trying their best.
Okay.
So in that scenario, we still find some mothers or some dad loving one.
Yeah.
Above one.
Yeah.
So what's the justification in that?
Okay. So in that there could be some scenarios that would have happened that the parents will now choose to love one than the others. Example might be a child that probably suffers most while growing up. A child that suffers most while growing up, and yet probably even to the point of seeing death, and the child does not die. And every parent tends to love such child more. That's first. The second, a child that probably while growing up, the parents were not buoyant enough to take care of such child. Things were hard and the likes. But boom, that child has suffered when they were suffering as well. Boom, things went better. The parents tend to love that one that face that struggle with them at that point. It tends to show love because they what we're playing in their head is wow.
You have to repay.
You have to
do
repay. This child is strong. He or she has tried. They've been in this scenario, and yet it's still maintaining whoever he or she is. So the love they will give to that child will be more better than the ones they will give to the others
that came to enjoy.
That came when things were better. Note, they might all be good at the same. In fact, they might be showing the same love to an extent to everyone, but within the mother or the father, we will see that the love they show one will be higher than the one they will show others. These are proof scenarios. These are proof scenarios. So I'm saying that I've seen even let me use this word. Like I have a friend of mine, my former environment that I stays. So the mother sells food. So the mother shows more love to that my friend than all her other siblings. Why? Because this guy is always supportive. You know, he always go to the shop, pound jam for the parent, for the mother, sell food, while others were busy playing football and playing outside. Yes, they will love others as well.
But those ones that plays football, if God will help them, they might be the next Amokashio.
Okay, so for the ones that play football, you know, things have changed now.
Okay.
Generations and the likes, you know, things have really changed. You know, this Gen Z era and this involvement of money and the likes have really changed a lot of things. But you and I knows that if you're in the millennial era, you understand that an average parent does not want their child to participate in playing football.
Yeah.
Okay. True. So the monetary terms cause it that even parents are now forcing their children to go and play football. Good. Now, an average child, mother or father is supporting a child to go. It's not bad. I'm not saying it is bad. You understand? But our culture, in the real sense, does not really support that we should go and be playing football outside. You know, our culture says
that you should respect your parents, help them, and that.
Focus more on your education.
But there's this mentality that people have that, if you don't help your parents, you might turn out to be poor, you might turn out to be an average human in life, you might be struggling in life, that kind of thing.
Okay. So
But the reason I don't buy it.
Okay, yes, definitely that's what I want to say. I don't buy that idea too because growing up, I have 3 siblings that's before me. So I don't do much chores in the house. I have a sister that's a firstborn, you know, so she helped the house a lot. So I hardly do things, you know, And my brother also, well, he does. Like, we have 2 brothers before me, so they do assist, but it's not like that. So that you are not helping your parents
when they need you.
Like,
if your mother vests for you and say this like this.
Okay, now I'm getting that picture. That's a picture of probably saying some negative words to the children and the likes. Okay, well, gone are the days, you know. But the truth is, if your parents lay curses on their words, there's every tendency that it might come to pass.
60%.
Yeah, we can even say.
I will not give it a 90. Probably 60%.
Yeah, you can say 80. You know, depends on the gravity of
what you did wrong to them.
You know,
exactly.
Yeah, you know, because if they choose to just say those words with mere tongue, it might not have real meaning. But if they go deep down to say some negative words to a child, trust me, there's every tendency that child might face the doom all through his or her life.
Okay.
And that's why we don't hurt our parents. But that is not part of this assistance of a thing. You know, parents trying to overlook when it comes to probably assistance, cleaning the house and the likes. Yes, we are all stubborn at some point in our life. Growing up, change some things in us, and we choose to.
So, Mr. K, do you think that parent loving one child or putting one child above the other one can affect the relationship between siblings?
Okay. Well, in a true sense, the parents choose to love, not the siblings. To me, the siblings can always maintain the peace they have within themselves. I think it's just normal because even in workspace environment too, these things happen. So it
can come from the outside and you just wave it. No, there's some things that will occur from the outside. I feel like Okay, but because in our outside with tea. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But when it's coming from your homies,
So
you can't take it personal. Like, oh, okay, this is your child now. Oh yeah, now.
so trust me, I understand that part very well. And the reason why I'm speaking to this is because of the fact that I am a beneficiary to this.
Okay.
Yes.
How is it?
Okay, thank you. So I got to know that fact that my dad loves me from, I know. Nobody needs to tell me that. Yeah, I know. From childhood.
Okay.
Yeah, because I see that I don't know the reason in all true sense. I don't know the reason. But I'm always this obedient child. Let me just put it that way. Because I'm always scared of Cain. I don't like that thing from childhood. Yeah. So my dad saying that I think he sees that I bring more of peace to him than others. Let me just put it that way. So he loves me more. There was a time I was even counting figures there. I can't remember. He just gave me some money to count. Others have counted. I don't even know what they did. So he just called me in. Piam, they come. Okay, so he gave me some cash. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 2. I think I counted up to 1,000. That said, is it 100,000? I forgot it. I just mentioned something
Okay.
that's so ridiculous. But he was still proud of me. He said, "Look at him, okay, Kiri, that he could do such." So I was like, "What have I done here? Hey, I'm even wrong. I get still."
Praise you.
So I'm saying that, and from then I've seen that trail from then till I can say till now. The man is above 80 now, and yet you can still see the love that whenever we talk at a longer rate than even my elder brothers and the likes. Do you understand? So for it to be from that me being a child up to the point of growing up, and I'm saying that there is this love within me and my dad. Of course, does it say he doesn't love others? He sends everybody to school. Everybody, as far as I'm concerned, that you want to go to school, you want to be educated, go ahead. I will support you. He provides whatever it is that we need in the house for us. Of course, there are times he hurts me as well. There was a time he has given me a slap that I never expected. But I see that at the end of the day, there's a way he came without begging, no apology.
Nigerian
He didn't
parents don't
apologize.
beg.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you?
So, but he brought something. I'm like, "Okay, do you want?" I'm like, "Dad, where do you start on this one? Like, do I want? Do it?" So I see that those things that he did for me, if it's for others, he won't do it. He will stand on his ground. If you do something wrong or whatever it is to you, all the best. Babe. But when it comes to me in particular, let me just use that. I see that the love grew faster.
Quite emotional towards you.
Quite emotional towards me, and so I never hesitated to reciprocate. At the point when I said the man was growing up, and some people will be like, okay, my dad, being young, I was still young then, young, being on the street boy, that kind of homies and the likes. But I was never shy. I was never shy of my dad.
Okay.
Upon the father is old, feeble, and wrinkle and the likes. I still walk with him. Yeah, I still walk in him on the street. Yeah, I support him to cross the road and the lights, and I'm buoyant. I'm happy whenever I'm beside him without these baba
Feeling awkward.
all those things. I don't allow that to get to me, because I still see the young man in him.
Yeah, he was
even
when
at
he was
his
treating you
old
right.
age. Do you understand? So I still see that thing in him. And what caused this is the love. Now I'm saying that also that my mother loves me, I love my mother. But that connection is not as strong.
That is it.
Like the one I have with my dad.
That is it.
Good. So it's the connection that we define as love here. If the connection is not strong, the affection will not be strong.
So why was the connection not strong with your mom? Averagely, people will say, "Oh, I love my mom. My mom is everything, this and that."
Okay.
So why is your own connection not strong with your mom?
It's a long story, actually.
Okay.
It's a long story, I will say, but in summary, she was not supportive enough as I expected. But my dad, yes, my dad
your
was
siblings
doing that to everybody to an extent.
Was she with your dad till the old age, or she probably left?
Like if they are still together.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so no divorce, no separation, but they were not staying together, and then we still have the same family. So no stepmother, no stepfather, nothing, but they are not staying together at all. But
So I guess that is where the connection got lost.
Not really, because we were staying together even when the connection was not there. Yeah. we're staying together for years.
Is it you that did not connect with her, or all of our kids didn't connect with her? Because, do you know why I asked this question?
Okay.
Now, the Bible say, "Be you she, she," right?
Yeah.
Now, I want to make this. This is not about you. I'm not saying this generally. Some people will say they love their mom, probably because of some sacrifices, or because they really witnessed what their dad did to their mom. Their mom might not really do something extra, but probably they saw the way their dad treated their mom one time or two.
Okay.
They decided to have these feelings. Ọmọ sọ pé ọmọ kékeré ló ṣòro láti ṣe. Yeah, you cannot offend a kid, because for him or her to forgive you, it's going to take a while. Do you know why? You might be thinking they are kids, but their brain. I have people in my family that I don't talk to. No matter their ceremony, I don't want to attend. I don't see you.
Okay.
In fact, when they call my mom and say, "Oh, Milonko, I don't want. Why are you asking about me? I don't care about you.
Okay.
Don't ask about me." My mom has tried her best to like let us reconcile. She's not like that.
Okay.
But based on what she or he has done to me when I was a child,
Yeah.
I didn't forget.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Probably your dad did something to your mom.
Okay.
That is why she was like that.
Okay.
And your dad gave you love, probably when you needed the love.
Okay.
That is why you're not seeing her as somebody you could connect
Okay.
with.
Okay.
I'm not justifying an action. I'm just saying there are some situations that will occur that will make a mom not to connect with her own child.
Okay. So if you still recollect what I mentioned earlier, I said parents love their words. You know, no matter what, either good or bad, that a child desire or whatever that it wants to be. You know, but I'm still on that fact that the connection and the affection still stands. So we're saying that no matter what your dad did to mom or whatever, you know, we let go.
We let go.
Yeah, we are human.
Have you let go?
Okay. So that's why I said I mentioned that it's a long story, right?
Yeah.
It's a long one. That I thought I just summarize it at time, you know. So at a point I wanted to let go. If I had let go, you know, and then something happened to dad, and you know, it's not something like you know, it's family issues.
Yeah. We don't want to talk about
something
family
happened
issues.
that, and I got to see some things like okay. So there was every reason for me to still go back to the way I'm still acting. That was like 8 years ago. So the truth is she's still my mom and I love her. I'm doing my responsibilities as I ought
As a
to
child.
for her till this very moment. Do you understand? Even till tomorrow, to death, I'll say that, you know, but just get that the connection is not there. So the hours I will spend with my dad will be far more than the one I was spend with my mom. I feel more relaxed being around him. I feel more relaxed, you know. I don't know, but I feel more relaxed. I'm okay with him. Yeah, in every situation, I'm just fine with him, you know.
And your other siblings like that too.
So that's why I say that parents love at least one or two than others. It's general. That's the truth. You know, parents might be trying to like, no, but when money fair together, I'm sorry that I use that. But I want to show you that I love everybody. But the fact is, within them, they have one or two that they know that they cherish the most, and they love that person deep down. That if that person is far from them, they want to see that person because of the love they have for that.
Do you think he likes you because you're a guy? Why not the girl? Because some parents tends to like generalize this thing. Oh, he's a boy, he's my own. No, you know, say girl will go marry. You know, say girl will go bear that person name. This one is your son. You hold him tight and clear. Okay.
So do you know that when it comes to these gender issues, mother tends to love a male child and the female as well. I'm a male child. I love my dad, so I don't think it's gender.
Don't think it's gender. I think probably your dad likes you because you're a guy. Why did you choose the female ones? Why didn't you like that auntie?
My dad loves everyone, like I said.
But he likes you especially.
Auntie is the first.
You should have been the auntie.
Auntie is the first child. So you will know the gravity of love that we have for the first child being female and the remaining four are male child. So
but do you think this I don't want to make it about you.
Okay.
Just talking generally.
Okay.
But do you think this loving this particular individual, don't you think it might cause some enmity between them?
So,
like, because I've been through that.
Okay.
I've been through that.
Okay. So, like I mentioned earlier, parents love everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for the parents to be wise when making some
Enough.
decision, so that one will not feel being
Left
loved
out.
and not be. And but at the end of the day, trust me, these children knows who.
They know
Who the parents
we
are.
know, like
Know the
we
parents
know.
are. Yeah, they do know. So no matter how hard you try as a parent, you will still feel in that aspect, because we show more love to the ones that you think you like the more. It might be in terms of speech. You might be having some conversation. I'll be like, oh, look at this. No, she spoke well. On average, the others might be like, I don't understand. Why did she speak that? So it's just the same thing. So why did she speak well? But because of whatever you have in your heart for that child is the reason why you choose to appraise her the more, or him the more than the others. And average siblings, that is why some people say that daddy, there is something, and that doesn't occur once. By the time it occurs twice or three times, then the others conclude that okay, I think that likes it the more. But note, that father is not saying that you are the only one I want.
So you think if you have your own children, you're going to like one or two?
In all true aspects, I don't want to play that role, but in
reality
terms and in reality, it happens.
It tends to happen.
And the reason why I use the workspace is because of some things. Yeah, we say parents, siblings, and like, yes, but trust me, even in the workspace, you see that if you are doing better than others, yeah, your boss will like you the more. Yeah.
That's why I said that, outside that things don't they too pay me like that. But when it comes to people that I expect to be for me, okay, let me tell you this about myself. Growing up, I have this elder brother.
Okay.
And some people don't know, they don't know this, sorry, they don't know this. But at a point in my life, I was doing tomboy. Courtesy my late brother, my elder brother.
Oh.
Was teaching me how to bounce, how to be, and that kind of shaped me into the kind of lady that I am.
Okay.
You cannot shut me up.
Okay.
If I want to shut up, probably because I just want you to say whatever you want to say, or because I respect you. I don't care about the age. Some people see it as disrespect. Do you understand? But I'm not the kind of person that will shut up for you.
Shut up in terms of?
Like, oh, okay. Keep quiet, you are a girl. Oh, girls don't talk like that. Oh, girls don't do this. Okay. Girls don't carry that. Okay. You are a boy. Are you trying to play, right? Okay. That kind of thing. Okay. I don't.
Okay.
Like, to my husband, it was a struggle to him, because it was like, sit down. Can you carry that too? Can you do this? Okay,
so do you know the reason why that?
Yeah.
Because he wants to be soft.
Probably, I don't know if I don't want to be soft.
But it should be. It should be soft as a lady. So if you don't want to be soft, it can't be like the guy. No. Can't do what the guy does. No.
No, but to me, I don't say like I'm a hard girl. Even some people will say, Tammy, to approach you now, war. I'm very simple.
Okay.
I'm very simple. Like, but few people will actually say I'm very simple, because I relate with few people actually. I don't like crowd.
Okay.
I don't like crowd. When it's more than two, when it's more than three, it's like noise to me. Okay. And I learned that from my elder brother. It's late now.
Oh, blessed memory.
Thank you.
Sorry about the loss.
Yeah, it's late now. So what I'm trying to say is, my parents liked him a lot. Like, not even my parents, all of us, we gotta like him. Mm-hmm. There's some people that when you just see them, you just love them. I think that's the kind of person that he was. Okay,
so the parent does not just see and just love. He grew up with them.
Yeah.
Why did they love him?
I don't know. But to a point, I think because of the way they sound sometimes, I think because he's a guy. He's our first son. My first son. They really, really love this guy so much that I don't rate him.
Okay, why don't you rate him?
I don't know.
Because they love him. That's why.
Probably because they love him, or because they use him to. The guy is too good. Only him dumb. Only him fine. Only him no book.
Okay.
What is he doing? This is not for us now. You understand? Like, it's just everywhere.
Okay.
Like, okay, this thing is not working. Before my dad comes back, he has fixed it, he has done that. And my dad will be like,
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If you've been a parent, you have such as a child, do you love him or not?
I would love him, but there are some things that I wouldn't say. There are some things
to him.
I wouldn't say to him. Maybe I would say to him when his siblings are not there.
Okay.
Do you understand? Okay. But there are some things I wouldn't do for him.
Okay.
Not because I cannot do it. Okay. I will not just do it. Since I'm not doing it for his siblings, like his brothers and sisters, I will just close my eyes and just zero it that I'm not doing this.
There are times emotion speaks a lot.
That's it. I don't want to call it a mistake.
Never think you don't want to do it best. I don't know if find yourself doing it.
Just do it for all of them. It saves you from, and it saves. I'm saying that if my brother was to be alive today,
yeah,
we will not be cool.
Why?
I don't know why. But God forgive me. It took his death for me to realize that I really liked him.
Okay. So then you never showed, I never think that you like him.
Yes.
Because your parents liked him.
Yes. And not even that, it's always prognosing in my business. I remember the first time I had a boyfriend. This guy beating me.
Okay.
This, that. And my dad was like, no, Dada. What did I do?
Okay. So
I was not even doing stuff as a then.
What do you think? Do you think it was helping or it was mean? It was too harsh?
Now, when I already entered the streets, I can't say, nah, help me.
Okay.
And that's when I got to say, oh, God, I miss this guy. There's some things that will happen to me now.
Why your parents like him?
Do I know why they like him?
Do you now see one of the reasons why the parents like him?
Yes, I do. But at the same time, I'll still maintain my point that probably the way they spoke or shine him to our faces made me feel like, because I'm not a boy, if I was a boy, maybe. Do you understand? He's a guy that my mom is this kind of person that will tell you, if you want to buy anything, my mom will provide anything for you. Anything you want to buy, you just say. If you don't say, she will not send you.
Okay.
She will not, she's not the one that will come and say, yeah, come, what do you want? Mom, she doesn't have that time. Even my dad, they don't have the time. Because they're always traveling, they're always on the road, they're always working. I have a busy parent.
Okay.
So it is you, it's left to you to now communicate with them that, Mommy, I want this so. And my mom will tell you, if you want anything, tell me 2 days ahead, 1 week, even a day. Just let me know. So when I'm coming back from wherever I'm coming from, I know I have this thing to drop at home. We will do that. But my brother, the way they love him, he's this kind of person that will wake up in the morning and say, Mommy, you want to buy some stuff 10,000 in school. You that you have told them before. When I say, oh, and this person want to buy this thing. Sheba, I told you, shall you wait till tomorrow?
Okay.
To give it to him.
Okay.
Even that's why I said even everybody loves him, because even we as girls, probably, is it love? I would say love. Maybe it's not love. Probably we actually come to terms to understand that, okay, fun. Do you understand? Even before they say shaking fun, fun, how much it's lola? Like we can always do ours tomorrow, next week. Just give it to him first. So I will not calculate that as love.
Okay.
I will calculate that as
sacrifice.
Yes. And probably we understand that he's your beloved one. We will not want to hurt his feelings. We don't want to hurt this guy.
Do you take time to ask your parents why they chose him ahead of all that?
Growing up, my parents are not that approachable. Me personally, it took me, I think I was about getting married before I started relating to my dad. When are you talking to my dad?
Okay, you see, I say to an extent that they are harsh.
Is it harsh? They're not just, probably harsh. They're too strict.
They're strict. Yes, too harsh. So now, if a parent is harsh, and yet they still show love to one.
Yes, they show love. They show love to all of us. So good. There's nothing I want that they will not buy for me.
But they choose this person ahead.
But I think that the way they talk about him, the way they do this, the way they do that. Oh, if Tosin was at a point when he died, because I think he died at, forgive me, I think he died at 22 or 23. He was very young. Wow. He went to serve at Bauchi and he never came back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Serious.
So yes, he died there. All these Hausa people, they killed him during the election of Buhari and
whoa.
Yes.
Oh, that's still recent.
That's what I'm saying. 2010 or 11.
Wow.
Yes, 2011. April 18, 2011. He killed him that very day.
April a date. I lost my sister to in April. April 11th.
And I'm April 21. Somebody I don't even like to celebrate my birthday because he died April 18, and I'm April 21.
Yeah, celebrating your birthday.
So at the point when he died, I didn't celebrate. I didn't even feel like until I got married and my husband made me, oh, it doesn't matter. Just have to appreciate yourself, appreciate the life you have lived.
Yeah, life goes.
Before I started celebrating. I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't even see it as a thing.
Okay.
You understand? But I would appreciate if my parents had done things differently.
Okay. So I think the right word I will use is I think you're a mother now, and thank God you're already in the face. So you get to understand more better.
I get to understand more better, but I'm going to do it differently.
So you won't know till you find yourself there. That's how life is. Life says that, oh, I will not do this. I never find yourself doing it. So by the time you are there, you find yourself doing it. You give yourself reasons why you're doing it, so you don't want to blame yourself again. Yeah, that's how it is.
But I think I'm going to do better. Yeah.
Most of them this is till date. This is not like millennia. I'm saying that even this world that we are now, you still see parents still showing love to one or the others. Like I said, it doesn't mean they don't love the others. They love everybody. But the affection you have for one, it might not be the two parents. No, I'm saying that
one might love one.
If you have A, B, C, D,
love another one.
Father can love C, mother can love A. Yeah. So I'm not saying that the two of them will love one person, and it can't happen that the two of them love one.
I'm saying that my brother,
father can be on this, and mother can be on this.
He's really a nice guy.
Okay, now you see. So even being a nice guy, now you are even complimenting him now. He says that as it is now, there's every tendency that if he's...
In fact, when he came back from camp, because he came back from camp, 3 weeks camping, then you come back, before you go back for your deployment or whatever. So when he came back, I told my mom, my parents come back today. I don't know why, I missed him that period. I was not around.
And you love him that much.
Yeah. So I was like, my parents come back today. Please, I was begging my mom, let's cook new soup now. Let's do this now. Mom said, okay, if you want new soup, come, because she sells frozen food. Okay. I follow me to the market. I said, I'll follow you.
And get something.
Yes. She packed a lot for me. Like, yeah. She was even happy that her son was coming back too. But I don't care about her own emotions. I was scared about my own, that my brother is coming, So I fried chicken, I fried turkey, plantain, because he loves plantain so much. Okay. I was doing so much to please him. Oh. And I think I went back to school before he left.
Okay.
So he went back to Bauchi to complete his service, whatever. And the day he died, I couldn't even believe it. Because did somebody even call me? I think I saw it on Facebook. My mom didn't call me. Nobody called me. They didn't want to call me. Because before I went back, I think before you went for service, that was the point that we are now getting close. And was telling me that guys are bad. Don't follow guys. You said, I was wearing his jean. You give him his jean to wear, how to pose, how to... What's in this? I was already feeling myself as a bad youngster. So, and that was the point that I had to just lose that guy.
Okay.
So it took a lot from me. And I feel like I would have loved him more better, share my time with him a lot, if the tension that I was feeling in my heart wasn't there. No, we were feeling tension like, oh, let me match up with this guy. Let me do.
Okay.
My parents loved...
wanted to match up with him.
Yes.
So that parents can love...
Yes, they love us.
Okay.
We play together, we do everything together. But I feel like they love him more. Okay, so they beat him, then it's wrong. No, they beat everybody generally. But I feel like his own is just different. His own is just different. And I didn't only feel like that. I think my other siblings also felt like that. So,
in all sincerity, what's the level of your... Are you the second child?
I'm the third. He was the second.
He was the second.
He was the second, I was the third.
Who is the most brilliant?
I think he's the one as that when he was still breathing.
As that when he was still breathing. Okay. Who does most of the chores in the house?
It's not him. If it's that one, you go and play ball.
Okay.
It's not him.
Okay.
It is us, the girls.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I was limited to house chores at a point. Because at a point, even in school, No, SS1. When you resume SS1, you do all the whole subject for science, commercial, and arts.
Yeah.
Then they will fix it to according to your capacity. So they put me in commercial, but I wanted to go to arts. I was so scared of telling my parents that please, because you have to go with your parent or guardian to change. I was so scared of telling my parents I want to go to arts. But I felt like if it was my brother, to follow him.
It'd be easier for him to.
Or the people call, yes.
Okay.
I don't find them relatable at some point, and it was really affecting me. And not just affecting me, it was affecting my relationship with my brother.
Okay, so there, I mentioned this is general. It's not just related to your family or you know. It's general. It's everywhere.
I think it's not good.
One of the things.
No, it's not nice.
You can't say it's not good.
And you can love one child. I'm already in the phase. But you can love one child and don't rub it on the others.
You are there. So I would just say, for now, don't still judge. You know, because now you are there. And you are not fully there because it's just like, okay, probably there's a child or the likes. So by the time you start growing up, the love doesn't even come from them being just one. No, if it's just one child, of course, you love the whole everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But once it's now 2 or 3, they will not see that one will be doing something that will be so impressive. You know, as a child, even when they are growing up, maybe someone is even sharp, one is not sharp. They'll be like daddy and the likes. That one plays and do all those things. Now, you love that one than the one that just wants to go and sleep, you know, nothing, than the one that plays with you. Hey. You tend to love that more than the one that is maybe I just want to be alone. I just want to go and sleep and the like. You're not giving me the life that I want. You're not making me to. Now, as that child keeps growing up, if he maintains that steez, if I can put it that way, you see that you love that child more. So it's just that. That's the first. Then the second thing is that I say that most men love it when you are brilliant, when you're performing very well in school. From primary school, let me say. They love it. And I was once a teacher.
To me, I think my mom likes my brother a lot because he's just a replica.
Okay.
And he's so soft.
And he plays with them too.
Too soft.
Plays with them too.
Even his skin is soft. You touch it.
So you can see that there are reasons why parents can love. Now you are even saying it now, imagine it in your head, even the person's not here, I just imagining and just feeling the whole thing. So I'm saying that if you have your own child, that could be the reason why you want to choose one. Note, you will love everybody.
I know, even if I love one more, that my point is not
can I ask you a question? Your dad, your mom, who do you love the most?
I don't tell me call it.
That's a big lie. A big fat lie.
Says who?
That's when I know it's not possible.
Because you love your own dad. Because you love your own dad.
You know it's not possible.
Let's just sit down.
So when I know it's not possible, there is everything else that you will love more than the other. Even for parents.
I love them differently, but I think I love one. The
love you have for one will be. And that's why I keep saying that and that. An average child now, you say, growing up at the life, you'll be like, my mom. You know, few will mention my dad. Then most will mention my mom. And the reason
I'll mention my mom too.
Good. So the reason will be different. But we are saying that you can't love them equally. No, you can't. Now, you can be providing things for them, like you've grown up, they are retired, they are not doing things again. You provide for them. If let's assume that they're staying together, you provide for them and all those things. But you see that if you are spending more time, with your mom than your dad, you love your mom than your dad. We are saying you don't want to spend more. You can't. If you are spending, the fact remains that you find one lively than the others. You find one easy to communicate with than the others. Once that is happening, it's a sign of love that you have for that one. Now, it doesn't say that your dad being straight and the likes doesn't have that soft touch. That you be like, daddy, bye, and you will understand. But your mommy is giving that thing. Does not say that your dad is strict. Nope. I'm saying that dad I think is strict. Another child might go there and spend the whole day with him. And you be like, I don't understand. How do you guys connect? Do you get all those things?
But do you think loving one child can bring low self-esteem to the others?
Okay. So it's about using your discretion and your intelligence.
But your children growing up, what discretion are we using? We're just children. We're just a baby.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. You love them. You love every one of them the same way, equally and the likes. The scripture says that you don't want them to see that you love this and this. Though they will see at the end of the day. But you make them know also that I love you.
I'm here for you.
I'm here for you. Whatever you want, just let me know. I will do it. I will offer the sacrifice. I will do whatever it takes
to make you
happy, to make you become the person that you want to become. Once a child is seeing all those things, he has nothing to be worried about. He has nothing to worry about. That you now love one, all the best. As far as you are making me happy too, I'm getting what I want and the lights of the thing. And that one that you love does not say that if you had an issue, you just display me, you wouldn't display that person.
But I think that act of loving one child or putting one child above his rest of the siblings has really made some children, I don't want to use the word gang up against the favored one, but they have like grow some excess enmity for that one, like that kind of thing. Even now you don't like, especially if that one later in life did not do well as them. They will use him for example. When we are growing up, I didn't like you. You don't know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that kind of scenario. Do you think it's really encouraging to flaunt it to their face?
Okay.
Because I think that flaunting is the problem. We don't mind you loving one. We already know it can happen. Sure. We are growing up to understand that psychology part of parenting that it might happen. It might happen rather.
Yeah.
But you flaunting it to our face that, oh, this is my golden fish. I think that is where the problem starts from.
Good. So I made mention of it that you love everybody equally. For a second, the level of intelligence as a parent now matters. You need to play that role here.
I think that really matters. Parents, please, we need to do well.
There is every chance that you will love one than the other. There is every tendency. But we are saying that don't make it to be too obvious that the others will feel not being loved enough like you love the first. Now, that one is doing well, that's life. That's life. But the fact that they love, even if that one is not still doing well, trust me, they will still love.
They will still love.
They will still love.
In his brokenness, they will still love.
It's not about you doing well. It's about it's not about that. It's who they choose, who their heart melt with. That is what matters. So even if the person is not doing well, you will see that some parents will still want to offer sacrifice in their old age to support that one that is not doing because of the love they have for the person.
Yeah. That makes me remember my mom. She has a twin sister.
Okay.
Yeah. So my grandma, I don't want to say her second is not doing well, but not as my mom. So, and my mom didn't really stay with her own mother. Because to influence, she went to stay with somebody else that taught her how to trade. To them then, maybe they're using them to do that kind of domestic, whatever. But she gained it at the end of the day because all the knowledge was not wasted.
Yeah.
And that was what helped you today. Do you understand? So our second was not really doing well as her. So my grandma was like, please send me this. She will even pretend like she's sick just to collect, and she will now tell somebody to help her send it to that one. Do you understand? And my mom got to know she was really mad. She was really mad. Like, why would you do that? Because I think she was on the phone with my mom, and my mom did not end the call. She did not end the call. So my mom was listening to everything she was saying after the call, and she got to find out all the money she has been sending.
Okay.
And my grandma has been sending it to her twin sister, and all sort of things was said. And my mom was like, seriously?
Yeah.
The time mom died, somebody is coming to Lagos to do this, to do that, just for her to send money for the person. Because you know that the only way you can get my mom is to use her mother.
Oh, good.
So once her mother calls her, this thing, this tower, the money is going to come out.
Okay.
And when it comes out, it's going back to her twin sister.
Good.
My mom was mad about it.
Yeah.
Not because she doesn't like her twin sister. In fact, I feel like my mom loves her twin sister more than she loves her. It might be different for them in their own family.
Okay.
But to me, and to what I've heard growing up, in fact, as a grown woman, what I've seen, what I've heard, my mom has this, I don't know. If not me, I'm not feeling now, I swear.
Okay.
I'll block you.
Okay.
She has this forgiving spirit and it's too much.
Okay.
I thought my mom is very tough.
Okay.
Because some people, sometimes when I act in a certain way, they'll say, you look like your mother too much. But I used to like this. My mom is very soft.
Okay.
Too soft.
Okay.
Our forgiving spirit is 100. I don't have the 50.
Okay. So I'll say life will have taught your mother some things.
Maybe, but there's some things that you should say no to. I feel like
life will still teach you some things. You get to realize, don't worry. It's just a place of
I don't care about life. Okay.
That's what life does. That gives you the opportunity to feel like, okay, nothing, until when you find yourself in some situations and you feel like, okay, I'm doing this. Okay, maybe we just take life easy and make it simple. Then we'll move on. Yeah.
So I want you to face the camera. I want you to please tell the camera. You know, there are some children like me now that we have suffered this thing. Understand? And they're not feeling good. Okay. I want you to face the camera and tell them, please tell them to pacify them. Okay. Make them feel better.
Okay. So for all children out there that feel like your mother or your father love one than the other, trust me, that is not the case. You are all loved. So what matters to you is the care that your parents need to give to you to make you to become whoever or whatever you want to become in life. That is the most important. That the loved one does not mean that the one they love will do better than you are. But I keep saying that the mother or the father loves every parent, every child equally. There is no difference. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So please, once again, you're going to face the camera. Okay. So address the parents. They are doing that. I'm going to place this child above this child. This child, what's this child, please tell them, advise them.
Okay, so for all parents out there, trust me, what matters most is for you to love your children. Because you give birth to them. So either one is doing better than the others. All we just need to do is to encourage the one that you feel is not doing better than the others to increase his level of sanity and level of intelligence, or any way that you think such child is lacking and you want him or her to do better. You can always encourage. For a second, you can always assist as well. So you don't ignore and feel like, this is the step you want to take in life. I want to abandon you and just do whatever it is. No. You encourage them, you advise them, make them become the best of themselves. And trust me, loving everybody equally brings more good fortune to you as a parent as well.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. K. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
So guys, before I leave, I'm going to say this to all mothers, to all fathers, to all siblings, everybody. Guys, please, we need to do better. We are all training each other. Nobody is an island. You understand? We are tend to make mistakes. And when one is making a mistake, please let's put on our understanding code to understand one another. It does not have to take one to hate one another. It does not have to take somebody's death for you to realize how much you love that person. So on that note, I'll be signing out. It's your girl, Milio, and I'll see you next time. So, bye.